you are a guide of the National Taiwan Museum. The museum was actually the longest standing and also the oldest museum of Taiwan, and which holds extensive history and fascinating story of how Taiwan's past has shaped its present. And actually, the museum was originally built to commemorate the first railway system built in Taiwan. And now I'll take you out to look at the locomotives. What is that? You can take a look at these architectures, which I'll introduce to you a bit later. The museum was located in the 228 Park. Well, the local residents, especially the older generations, calls it the New Park. And it was once reconstructed to replace the older constructions, which now became a public space for visitors and residents. And if you're interested in Taiwan history, I recommend you to attend the history tour that held once a month on Sunday. And yeah, we'll see the pavilion over there. There are the two locomotives that these two locomotives was imported by the Chen dynasty in 1888, and its name is Teng Yun Hao, which means soaring over the clouds in Chinese, and the name means it symbolizes speeds and ambitions. Yeah, means it's moving very fast. But can you guess how fast the train actually moved? The train actually moved maybe around 35 kilometers per hour. By today's standards, it may be seen very slow, but at that time of period, it's actually considered as very fast. And the Japanese government saw great potential in developing Taiwan's railway system, so they decided to build a railway that connected Keelung to middle part of Taiwan to Kaohsiung, which is the southern part of Taiwan. And the whole railway line is called Chung Line, which is completed in 1908. And by the time the railway was finished, the Japanese government decided to build this museum. It's not only to record Taiwan's natural history, but also to maybe to record their achievements in this Taiwan's colony. Yeah, so now we are head back to the architecture, and I'll introduce the architecture, design, and the history behind it. And actually, the museum was relocated to these sites. It was the original locations was in the larger division buildings, but unfortunately, it was destroyed during the air raids during World War II in 1945. But it was still remembered as the original site of National Taiwan Museum. The museum was actually a blend of Western architecture style with the Japanese artistry. you can see the architecture. It was um, it was built with neoclassical styles, which is from Italy, Athens, and Rome, and especially the door columns with lined with the facade. It's from the neoclassical styles, and you can notice the location here. It's across the Guanqian Road, which was the original site of the Taiwan's main stations. It's actually reminiscent of the Kyoto, which they built their imperial palace of Japan across their main stations. And the museum was mainly built with reinforced concrete. In that era of time, which is the reinforced concrete was a very innovative material, and in that time, many Japanese architects were kind of like doing experiments. They they were trained in Europe and they try on different materials and different architecture style in Taiwan, and the museum was one of their experimental results. And now we will move inside to see the architecture design. Please watch this step. Just to remind, no food, no drink, no flash photography, and no pets and no umbrella. Now, remove it.
右边走，西侧应该是右边。
Remove there. And you can notice that the interior and the exterior of the building was like kind of like contrasting. While the outside is like monumental and grand, and the inside is more like ornate and delicate with the neoclassical touch. And you can notice the 32 columns over there. It's actually the door. It's a composite style of columns, which it blends the Corinthian styles and the Ionic styles of column. The leaves are from the Corinthian styles, and the scrolls comes from the Ionic styles. But interestingly, the columns here, like they scroll upwards, while the columns from the Ionic design they scroll downwards, which the Japanese architecture they're more creative, and they made some adaptations they made some changes. And also you can see the green floor over there. It was actually originally they were adorned with many family angles of both Godama Hendaro and Godo Shinbei. Yeah, which is the figures that why the museum was built. The museum was actually built to commemorate these two important figures. And the Godo Shinbei is the fourth governor general of Taiwan. The most important thing that he did was he prevented Taiwan from being so to France by demonstrating to govern and modernize Taiwan. And Godama Hendaro is the chief civil administrator of Taiwan, and he was mainly responsible for the reform of Taiwan, like from urban planning to education and maybe public health. Yeah, the museum mark their contributions and their legacies. And their statue was originally placed in the two sides of the main lobby. The right side is a golden shinbei, and the left side is a gorabashi temple. They are removed. The floor, both the floor and their statues are removed to like reduce the colony's symbolizations. But actually, the statue now is at the third floor. If you're interested, I recommend you to visit the exhibition that's dedicated to them. And also, you can notice the lamps over there. The leaf wreath around it are the family emblems of Godo, and you can also spot a word fan that is the family emblems of Godama. And you can also see the beautiful skylight over there. Take a moment to appreciate it. It's actually one of the architectural highlights of these main lobby. And you can also notice some of their family emblems. Yeah, so you can see like many of their symbols around this main lobby. And let's go to their main staircase. I invite you to feel the touch of the material. It's actually made with marble, which is considered as a very luxurious and expensive material at that time of period. Because they spare no efforts in building it. They want to show their ambitions of it, and also to feel the touch of this wall, the side of the wall. You can actually feel that their texture are a little bit different, because this one was actually made with plaster, which is the lower grade of the marble. They choose to build with plaster over there and build marble over there because they ran out of budget on the midway of constructions, so they need to find a substitution of it. But ironically, the plaster became even more expensive than the original marble due to the intricate process of making it. And the architect actually tested over 20 combinations of material just to achieve the same sheen and texture of the marble. We'll move upstairs to see more architecture that reminisces the Western style. Okay, you can see the circular window over there. It's actually called bull-eyed window, which also comes from neoclassical pictures. And you can notice the windows actually framed with many detailed tropical fruits. Can you identify some of the fruits right there? Yeah, they are black apple, banana, pineapple, and even star fruits. They are all the fruits that grow abundantly in Taiwan. The artistic choice was not accidental. Because at that time of period, the Japanese official the government that really want to make Taiwan looks like a tropical paradise. So they want to make Taiwan look like very tropical. And you can see here although it's not very obvious right now, but the outside was actually painted with actually painted with palm trees, which they want to like make a visual connections to from the outside environment to the inside design. Yeah, they really want to like make Taiwan looks like a getaway, tropical getaway, or an exotic paradise. And they also want to show to the world that they are the only Asian countries that can reach its influence overseas and across any the oceans. Now we are moved to our final spot, which is, do you remember that the the yellow tiger flag that we in the entrance from where we just started the tour? They here has actually the similar one. The yellow tiger flag was actually it's a representation of the Republic of Formosa, and it symbolizes the independence of Taiwan. It was actually created after between the period that after Qing dynasty ceded Taiwan to Japan. So the local loyalists and allies created this flag to they want to maintain a connection to the Qing dynasty and also shows an illusion of independence. And you can notice that this side of the flag different from this side of the flag. The pupils are different. One is like more wide and dilated, and one is like their pupils smaller. It's actually symbolized the protections from day to night. It's somehow like how cat's eye changes from day to night. And actually it has three versions of this flag, and one was lost in the Battle of Geelong, and one was lost. One was taken to Europe, and one was taken to Japan Imperial Palace, and those three are gone. So it's actually a replica. And after they hired an artist to recreate this art, to recreate this flag as similar as possible. And later the digital reconstruction was made before the discolorations happens. And the one that we saw at the entrance, the grand entrance, was how it was originally looks like, and this is how it looks like before the discolorations. And in 2016, it was officially asserted as a national treasure in Taiwan. This flag, behind this flag, it shows how Taiwan struggled and reclaimed its independence. And actually, in this whole museum, it holds the multi-layered history of Taiwan, and it tells stories of how Taiwan struggled in the past to reach how it looks like right now. So that's a tour for today. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you learn a lot about Taiwan history. Thank you.